The NFL trade deadline delivered us some bangers. Coming on, and they had a record 10 trades made on the last day of the trade deadline. Most ever made in the history of the NFL. And let me tell you something. Here are the bangers that I thought made the most sense. Starting with, of course, the most anticipated, Roquan Smith coming to Baltimore, baby. My man get traded from the Bears in exchange for AJ Klein and some undisclosed draft picks. So there we go. We knew this was coming. Baltimore Ravens get some much needed help on the defensive side from linebacker Roquan Smith. I don't think I ever remember a team trading for a suspended player. But guess what? That's what the Falcons did. Trading Calvin Ridley to the Jags for next year. He's not playing this year. He'll be playing next year. And let me tell you something. They got themselves a deal in the sense of return for Calvin Ridley, which the Jags get Calvin Ridley. The Falcons send a 2023 fifth round pick and a conditional 2024 fourth round pick. But let me tell you something. Calvin Ridley lining up to DJ Shark next year with ATN in the backfield, and you know they're going to go to after free agency. That's going to look tempting in Jacksonville. Jacksonville Jag fans, you've got a lot to look forward to in 2023. Now, a little bit more help for quarterback Justin Fields. Chase Claypool, fantasy aspect is on the rise, having a subpar fantasy season. He goes from being the number 3rd in the depth chart in Pittsburgh behind Pickens and Johnson to being the number 1 guy in Chicago. I'm telling you, man, the fantasy ceiling for Claypool just got a little higher for this. The Bears got themselves a nice receiver. Hopefully they could deliver him the ball. More offensive help for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Look, I thought they were going to go hard after a primetime running back like CMC, like Christian McCaffrey, but that wasn't the case. They get themselves Nyheim Hines. Look, another great pass-catching running back to complement Devin Singletary. Look, the Bills are a juggernaut offensively, and they just got a little better. They trade Zach Moss and a conditional 6th round pick to the Colts for Nyheim Hines to the Bills. Hey, look, Nyheim can score some touchdowns. Great pass-catching back, great compliment to the Bills offensively, who are explosive already as they are. Now they just became a lot more explosive. Staying with the high power offensive theme, the Vikings acquired tight end TJ Hawkinson from the Lions. Look, the Vikings have been lighting up the scoreboard like a Christmas tree, and guess what? Now it's going to be fireworks like New Year's because they just added another weapon to, of course, Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, Madison out in the backfield. You also got yourself Adam Thielen. And TJ Hawkinson is going to be a great compliment, especially after Irv Smith has gone down with an injury, out for 8 to 10 weeks. Look, the Vikings get TJ Hawkinson, a 2023 fourth round pick, and a conditional 2024 fourth round pick. The Lions get a 2023 second round pick and a 2024 third round pick. Both win-win. To me, the award to the biggest, most banging trade going all in for it are the Miami Dolphins. Look, first they acquire much needed defensive help, and they get the main man, Bradley Chubb from Denver. Look, they gave up a lot, but at the end of the day, they went ahead and they got their guy. They trade failed experiment in Chase Edmonds and a 2023 first round pick and a 2024 fourth round pick, and to acquire Bradley Chubb and a 2025 fifth round pick. Much needed help from Miami, really much needed up front for them, but they weren't done yet. All right. Before the end of the day, later in the day, they acquired running back Jeff Wilson from the 49ers to solidify that backfield, like I said, and kind of correct that failed experiment of through free agency with Chase Edmonds. But they get Jeff Wilson, since we know Jeff became the backup after San Francisco acquired Christian McCaffrey. Look, they get the Dolphins traded for Jeff Wilson and the Dolphins and a 2023 fifth round pick per sources. So guess what? All good for the Dolphins. They made some noise. Miami is definitely going all in with their assets, not only in free agency, but also during the trading this season, especially during the deadline, the last day to trade in the NFL. What's crazy is that the Dolphins got 3 first round picks in the deal from the 49ers a few years ago when they wanted to go up for Trey Lance. So Miami traded all 3 of them this past free agency, during free agency this past season and during the trade deadline. Miami, a 2021 pick package to trade for Jalen Waddle. 2022 pick was sent to the Chiefs for Tyreek Hill, and a 2023 and a 2023 pick sent to the Broncos for Bradley Chubb. Miami did work They're going all in. They want to pull the Rams move they did last year. Let's see if it works out. Now, those are my bangers at the trade deadline. Check them out. Your boy E-Man from the Average Joe Sports Talk signing out. Peace.
Give it to me like